Hello, and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Factorio. So, as you can see, we got gun turret damage upgrade 3 done. I made some very minor changes and stared at my projection charts for a little while, which I realized this might make some pretty cool music, at least in some of it. Here's my coal production since I started making grenades, and it's got this cool square wave to it. So you do little low square waves, then higher square waves once we added the second factory, and then before that, like, basically nothing. And you can kind of, I like this kind of data. This is really cool data. That is our iron consumption as I was building factories and coming up with things, and it's steadily gone up since also making grenades and everything else, and ooh, it's beautiful. Data is wonderful. Alright. Also, Our Data is Beautiful is a great site to go to if you like pie charts and all kinds of other interesting infographics. So we've got 20 guns, we've got plenty of walls, we've got a bazillion grenades, and a whole lot of ammo. This should be enough to take out a base of this size. Don't quote me on that, because I might die. Actually, I should... Oh, that's the console. We need to save the game. LP Factorio. I know, it's not that interesting. Let's go ahead and just get it going, really. I mean, there's only one time to do these things, and that time is always now. So we'll go over here, get in position, and start building our advanced walls. So that's the plan. Alright, we can do this a super safe way, which is how I prefer to do it, because I'd rather not die in an embarrassing fashion. So here we go. Number one, wall ourselves in. And number two, make enough walls for guns as well. That's the plan. That's basically Advancement 101 in Factorio land here. And then, yeah, you basically go up like this and tear down these walls. And then you go up like this. It's super exciting, I know. Am I out of walls already? That's a bad sign. I used them all on everything else. 1 second, please hold. We will return shortly after these technical difficulties. So, I thought I had plenty of walls, and then I forgot I used them on my great wall over here, and that's going to put a little bit of a damper on the flow of this, but not a big deal. We got walls producing over here. We've got plenty of stone to throw in this machine to keep it going, and we'll tear down some of these walls really, really quickly and continue our assault, our very slow-moving and gradual assault. So, let's just do that right there. And yeah, so unfortunately this is the longest thing it takes to destroy until you get repair robots, and repair robots are fantastic, and you'll see why. That'll make this whole process so much easier and simpler in the long run, but we don't have any right now, so say la vie. And let's do this over here. Okay. And we'll come down like that, and then tear down these walls. We're basically waiting for them to attack us at this point. If we're close enough in aggro range to get attacked, then that means we can start building guns to fight back with. In the meantime, however, this will be just fine as a progression technique. Let's go. We need at least 2 spaces for auto bullet turrets. There's also kind of the sizing of some of these turrets is a little funky, because yeah, turrets are... Here we go. It's begun. Alright, that's bullets for you, bullets for you, bullets for you. Alright, we're gonna need more guns coming up, but now the waves will be smaller as they start to come in, so this will be a little bit more manageable as we go. So, we just gotta keep it steady. No panic. Alright, let's do... Alright, and then we'll fill these guys up with bullets, and bullets for you, and bullets for you, and then we'll tear down these guns. Oh man, I don't want to say it's nerve-wracking, but it's nerve-wracking. Alright, so, and then we'll do... Whoa, not enough space to build there because there was a guy in the way, but now he's dead. Alright, and then that's enough space for a few extra guns. Wait, let's do this a little more optimized. Okay, we're going to start adding more guns. And then we'll do like that. This is also a race against time as far as our ammunition is concerned. So, being able to preserve ammunition as you progress is also going to be pretty integral to your success as you go. And as you can see, they do not skimp on the number of units that get sent flying your way. So, let's go ahead and progress a little bit more. Alright, turrets are engaged with the enemy. That's perfect, exactly how I want it to be. Alright, there we go. And awesome. Let's go ahead and pick all of these guys up again and clear out these walls and continue on our merry way. Alright, now they're starting to come a little less because they're aggroing more and more instantaneously as we get further along here. So that's 3 that way. And then we'll build the walls up here and build more turrets. There we go. Oh wait, we didn't want to do that necessarily. We haven't put bullets in these guys yet. And there's that. Okay. And awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is working out real well for us. Let's go ahead and do that. Man, they are getting nuts with the construction out there. This is crazy. So let's do like this. Okay. Sorry, it's definitely, there's a little bit of a concentration effect happening to my commentary, so I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and stick bullets in all of these guys. Alright. Fortunately, my build range is a little bit wider than I expected it to be for the purposes of continuing this assault. But as you can see, we're making decent progress here. We are almost to the heart of the base. And we are good on walls, we're good on turrets, and we're good on bullets for the time being. So fortunately, all of those damage upgrades are really starting to pay off, and it's going to make this go pretty smoothly, I think. Let's go like that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Messed that up just a tiny bit. And then we'll do like this, and that's probably going to put us close enough to... What is in the way there? Oh, that's a freaking tree. Okay, cool. That's fine. Trees are basically a barricade that they don't tear down, and that will be okay for the time being. We're not going to be too offended by that. However, it does have to go away eventually so that we can build a more cohesive structure here. And they're going to die before they can even get close enough to hit anything. There we go. Hit anything, like actually cause damage to our guns or something like that. So there we go. There's that. Our guns have not begun assaulting the bases directly. However, we might be in range of our grenades. So we're going to find out really quick if we can start lobbing grenades this way. Yes. Okay, cool. We can, but grenades don't do that much damage, unfortunately. Alright, we might be running a little low on walls. That's okay, nothing to be concerned about. Everything's fine here. Alright, and then like that. And then like this. And like that. And it appears we are in range to start attacking the bases directly with our guns, which is good. However, our bullet situation is not dire, but it's becoming more and more limited. There we go, one base down. Now they're going to start coming at us so much, and we are going to get closer and closer to being able to join in the assault here and be able to take down some of these things manually along with our guns. So that's going to be really good because we're almost out of wall. Okay. There we go. And as soon as we are officially in a position where we don't have to worry about being attacked by the biters so much, which is pretty much right now, we will also be able to basically go on the other side of the wall ourselves and begin assaulting things, since our piercing ammo does a really incredible amount of damage for our purposes here. So let's see. Let's test this little theory of ours out. There we go. Yes. Alright, our ammo is much more effective at taking out bases, so we will do that. And then we'll go ahead and grenade the hell out of this right here. Alright, and our guns are going to defend us. This is probably not the cheapest and most effective way of doing it, but it is going to be the fastest way to kill 2 bases. There we go. Those are down. And then, yes. Yes, it works. And we're just going to keep doing this until it's completely gone. Whoa, I got hit. Okay. There you go. That's how you do that. A little terrifying, but it works. So, yeah, grenades are cool. I like grenades. That definitely worked out. Whoa, where did he come from? We apparently still have interlopers around here. So he must have just been a spawn that had wandered a little ways away from the base, and so that's not a big deal. Alright, so, and then our last little surgical process here that we need to take care of is building an outpost. And the reason why we're doing this is because they will spread and respawn, and this kind of puts a damper on that. So we'll leave 5 guns here, as a memorial to their base in honor of the fallen, and general respect and a very, let's see, ooh, there we go. And so there we go. The Biter Memorial gun turret placement has been erected, and we will go ahead and wall that in as well. And that'll be our little outpost, so if it'll keep things from spawning, since there's not really a mechanism for them to spawn. There's not like little spawner biters that go out and form new bases, Zerg style, Zerg drone style, or anything. They just sort of appear, and this will keep it from spawning. And you want to do that, otherwise you'll just be fighting off an endless horde of spawner bases that continue to appear with no relief whatsoever. And that doesn't sound like fun, does it? So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll slowly disassemble all of this junk right here, and then wait for our supplies to recover, and then go assault the other base. And then we'll have, hopefully, enough space to go ahead and throw down some radar so we can get a better lay of the land that we are surrounded by, and also subsequently start oil production. And oil production will move us on to greater and more fantastic things in the very near future, and that is good stuff, let me tell you. Okay, let me see. This is going to take a little bit, so I'll just sort of pontificate a little bit on where I'm going with this. So let me go ahead and set up some research for, let's see, gun turret damage 4 needs more of science packs, or blue science packs, bullet shooting speed, bullet damage 3. Might as well. Let's go ahead and do that. We got a little bit of time before we start needing to do oil production, so we'll do that, and then we'll start getting all the research done to be able to do full oil production setup, and then yeah, that'll be the next big thing that we do with our base, and the final large resource tutorialized section of the Let's Play. So actually, we've got a buildup of broken walls here, but that'll be easy enough to resolve soon enough. I'll do a couple tricksy things that will make that a non-issue. So let's go ahead and finish doing that. In the interest of not collecting any more broken walls, we'll repair these. It'd be easy to just like destroy them and not waste the resources that I spent on everything else to repair these walls a little unnecessarily, but there's no way to throw away anything in this game. If I could just garbage or toss out a bunch of broken walls, then that would be great, but that is not the case. Alright, so there we go. There's the memorial outpost. We're going to wander around over here really quick and scout out this area to see what we're contending with and make sure there's not like a double spawner base or anything like that. So let's go up here. I need to build a car. Building a car would be great. However, that also requires much more effective means of clearing out forest to make it viable. So there we go. There's our biter base right there. We still only have small biters, which is good. We'll probably come in this way because it looks like it's too heavily forested to come down through, or come up through here, I should say. Or maybe we can come in that way. We got a couple options. We get, yeah, just a couple options. So we'll kill that base before we are able to truly progress in any reactive sense of the game. And yeah, so here we go. Our steam engines are just churning away. This is good stuff. Let's see, how are we doing on that? Yeah, power's good. Let's go back down here. Just sort of monitoring things and making sure we're not running out of resources and key locations of our facility. And yeah, we've got plenty of coal production for now. Looks like we've got plenty of grenades as well. We'll go ahead and allocate that to our main bar down there. Did we use... Yeah, we used a few manual bullets. That's right, we took out that one base manually. And then we've got a whole bunch of broken walls, so we'll go up to our wall chest here and put all of our non-broken walls in there to help this process along. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Now all we have left are broken walls, and we will build them and repair them. And then, yeah, now we're just waiting for technology to upgrade, and we're getting dangerously close to a fast-forward-y segment of the game, and, you know, I could take it or leave it. Either way, I think it might be more prudent. Where are we at? We need 6 more minutes. So I'll go ahead and go through the tech tree really quick. Some of the updates that are coming for this game include multiplayer, which excites me a little bit. I don't know. It's such a long game, and it's so slow in its progress. I can't imagine multiplayer being anything but cooperational. If it's actually like versus each other, it would have to be almost like a DayZ style. Everybody starts an incredible distance from each other and just spends all their time building up their factory so that they can sabotage one another after an incredible amount of exploration. So let's see. How do we want to do this? We can go ahead and start putting down some radars. Radars would not be a bad choice right now. So we'll make a couple radar outposts over at the periphery of our base in a few locations. And that will cause our... Since we are going to go kill that base up north anyways, it's no big deal. But also tech tree, as I promised, we got bullet damage 3 going. So what we need to have done next... we're going to wait until I can get logistics robots in full force before we start doing a whole lot of solar panel and power rerouting kind of stuff. Because it's going to be a lot easier once we have the drone set up and we can kind of do independent manufacturing on all of that. So in order to get logistics robots, we will have to have a roboport. So we'll need the infrastructure to make advanced circuits as well. And... yeah, because this is definitely our next goal. That's logistics system, character, logistics slots, logistics robot, and then, but for that we're going to need flight, which needs electric engine, and advanced electronics. So electronics is going to allow us to do the first steps of our advanced robotics system. And then we'll need robotics, which needs electric engine, battery, and advanced electronics too, and that'll allow me to start making flying robot frames. Now to make batteries, this is where it starts getting a little convoluted. We're going to need fluid handling, and in order to do that, we're going to need oil processing, which allows us to make all of the constituent pieces here, including plastic, which is what we'll need for advanced electronic circuits, and it'll also allow us to start making rockets as we go. So this is kind of the progression you can expect over the next few episodes, is trying to slowly make our way through, well, first of all, killing that other base, which I am going to let time pass in between episodes to restock and resupply all of my weaponry. How are we on ammunition, actually? Ammunition's a little slow going, so we're going to wait for bullet damage 3 to complete. We've got plenty of walls to work with. We've got plenty of turrets. We will make a few more of those. Yeah, and like I said, bullets and bullet damage 3 is the only issue I really have to contend with right now, and that's not so big of a deal. It's just a time thing. You just gotta wait. So, rather than fast forward cut, I'll just let it sit until that finishes. And next episode... oh yeah, we got alien artifacts. This is used for a lot of super advanced stuff, including purple potions, purple research potions, which actually manufacture very easily because all you need is 1 alien artifact for every 10, so no big deal. But that's going to be necessary for a lot of super advanced stuff, including the ultimate goal, which is rocket defense. That's how you end the game. That's how you end the free play game. But that's quite a ways off, and I don't know if I want to set that as a hard goal for this video series. However, if that is the case, then so be it. It'll be fine. We'll have a lot of fun on the way, and this will be like a 1,000,000 episode series. Since my last factory that was capable of actually even doing defenses and would have been able to finish it no problem, took about 40 hours to complete. So I do have a wealth of actual time input that is put into this factory, so if this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you, there's something bugging you, then just hold on. Most of this is being designed around the idea that I will be getting logistics robots fairly quickly, basically rushing to logistics robots as soon as I can, so that I can start, instead of redesigning my factory from the ground up, I will be able to continue production without having to do any massive upheavals or uprootings of my current existing facilities. So that's the idea, at least, although I guess that could have probably made a pretty decent amount of content if I had just gone ahead and done it that way. But yeah, I'm going to make some satellites. I'm going to let everything kind of replenish itself, and then I will... actually, I might not make... sorry, I'm like totally in my head right now on how I want to do this. No, I will make satellites. I'll set up some outposts for scanning the map, and then we will kill this base. That's the plan. Hopefully we'll be able to do all of that in the next episode, or at least make significant headway into that progression. And yeah, until then, I hope you enjoyed this video series. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have fun.